Alrighty, here the boat is, flipped over, it's upside down right now. I just finished the fiberglass internal seams last night, and they're nice and dry. So I'm going to do the external fillets. I flipped it over. One thing I wanted to show you is a screw up that had happened. The external side of the boat is the corner is supposed to look like this, with the little, you can see right here, the little gap, and that's for the external fillet to go in. It's okay around a lot of the boat, but right in the middle, where it was sitting on the table, kind of pushed the zip ties the way they weren't supposed to be, and I didn't realize when I did the epoxy, the little tacks in there with the epoxy. So what happened is it got flushed. Actually, this piece was higher by like not even a quarter of an inch, but it was still not good. So to get rid of that, I was going to use a handsaw, and that wasn't really cutting it. So what I had to do was probably one of the scary things I've done with a circular saw, which is basically take it like this, obviously holding it with two hands, and just carefully run it along. Now, I guess if you had a hand router, it would be a lot safer. I don't have a hand router. I have a table router, which doesn't really work. But that works great, actually. And it's funny, the fillet is a lot harder to cut. Like, when I got up to where the fillet had leaked out a little right here, it was, like, really slowed the saw down, so which is hopeful that it's really strong. Also, on the other side, when I was, there was little spots of the fillet around. I had to take a chisel to get them off, which is really shows how strong they are. Just a tiny little spot is really hard to get off, so it is a very strong glue. Now this is a cool find. This is a mast for, I would say, a 23-foot sailboat. I'm sorry, it's a boom for a 23-foot sailboat. Maybe 21, I don't know. It was on the side of the road, on the side of the LIE. And when there's a boat on the side of the LIE, that means somebody left it there on purpose because they don't want to pay to have it disposed of properly, because it's very expensive. But to be safe, I didn't do anything. I didn't even look at it until it was there 4 days later. Now, if somebody had just left it there on the side of the LIE, they would have come back as soon as they possibly could have to retrieve it, because little boats like that have a lot of expensive little parts on them. So I found this inside, actually on the side of the road next to the boat. Looked like somebody had just abandoned the stupid thing there. I saw the town taking it later, so it was definitely abandoned. But this boom is going to be the perfect mast for my sailboat. It's 9 feet, which is exactly what I needed. I'm going to have to configure it a little different with stanchions to hold it up, but it should work just fine. I showed you doing. I showed me doing the internal fillets. I don't think I need to show me doing the external fillets. I think the key is just to keep it level and smooth. So I'll probably use a somewhat thick mixture of sawdust and glue here, and just try to get it as smooth as I can. I'm going to come back and then like an hour later do the fiberglass, so I'll do it all in one day. So, and then once I put the fiberglass on the outside, I'm ready to chuck this thing in the water and see how well it floats, and see, I want to see where the center of balance is between front to back, so I know where to put the rowing seat. So you'll probably get a video on that tonight or tomorrow too. So have a good day.